breaking news, watch fans. We've got amazing watch market update for you. It's unbelievable but true. Your favorite Muppet Boiler Room channel. That's right, the favorite Muppet Boiler Room channel. We're talking about Stevie Wonder in Miami. You know Stevie Wonder? Yeah, he just put out a video where he finally admitted to the truth. That's right, the truth that we have been telling you on this channel for the last year, and a lot of you guys have not been believing it, but unfortunately you ignore the news, and that's why you have been losing money. Whereas the aristocrats, i.e. our channel members, that's right, the ones who have access to the top secret information, they've been making money, making billions right now. You too could be making billions. So here's what happened. Our favorite Muppet Boiler Room channel, which is Stevie Wonder, the guy who bops his head wearing the sunglasses always. He's always bopping his head up and down. And he admitted the watches, the only watches right now that have been holding value or even increasing in value are you ready for this? It is not your ceramic Rolex and all that. No. It is neo-vintage. That's right, neo-vintage watches. It could be Rolex, but really neo-vintage models is where the money is being made. And I'll let the Muppet Boiler Room Stevie Wonder describe to you what is neo-vintage. He calls it a sort of like late 90s to circa 2005. I agree. I would say 1995 to 2005, maybe even 2010 could be considered the neo-vintage era. This watch is, neo-vintage. This is like, I would say early neo-vintage. This is like circa late 90s. There's actually some great watches were made. And the problem is this. The problem is most of you guys are tomato cans, right? A lot of you guys are window lickers. You're licking those windows. Yeah, you're licking those windows. You're eating those crayons. And you're missing out because, you've been brainwashed. You're being brainwashed by mooch bums, like this gentleman I just passed, mooch bums, grifters, scammers, on all these fugazi live stream channels. That's right. These guys are flim-flamming you and stealing your children's lunchbox money. I'm talking about, the Pillsbury Doughboy with the Taliban beard, Artem Pizdets, a.k.a. Tim Wright, the Bogan of Brisbane, Archie Luxury. You got that slob, J.J. Bukiak, with his baseball cap indoors. Unbelievable but true. It's shocking. It's shocking. But these guys have been stealing your children's lunchbox money, trying to convince you that you should be buying these new Rolex models, which are really garbage, or even some of these new Patek models, which are basically garbage. And they're losing, even worse, they're losing value. They're dropping in value. I think we found a good grooming target for Okak, for the Okakistan channel right there. That's the next guy. Okay. All kidding aside here. All kidding aside. Unbelievable. A lot of defecation out here, but that is such is life. Such is life. You got to roll with the market. Now, here's the thing, guys. You got to join this channel. Click the join button for $4.95 a month. You can have access to our top secret content and learn which watches are about to explode in value. That's right, watches ready to double. Now, if you've been watching the channel for any length of time, we've brought you multiple watches. We've introduced you to multiple watches that have doubled or even tripled in value since the time we featured them on the site. Now, why is that? Because we got access to the secrets of the universe, and they will be revealed to you. The secrets will be revealed to you once you become a member. And also what you're going to get is you're going to get a free watch collection review video. That's right. Send the Colonel your watches, pictures of your watches, that is, pictures. And, whatever questions you have, and we'll give you a free watch collection review video. That's a $500 value, and it's yours free for a limited time only. Plus, you'll also be a baron, you'll be an aristocrat. Well, you know how all that works, right? Now, here is the deal, my friends. Look, This watch has tripled in value in the last couple of years, and guess what? Guess what? You could have gotten in on this ground floor, and we're going to be revealing a few more models that have the possibility. Again, no guarantees, but the possibility to increase. I would say 100%, basically double. I think we could see some easy doubles. And by the way, I gave you guys a watch that tripled last year. That's right, the Audemars Piguet Cobra. If you would have paid attention, you'd have known that the Cobra, which is a nasty and ugly watch, but it's part of the geezer watch trend, that was increasing in value. And some of our aristocrats actually did jump on that bandwagon. Some didn't. How about the Patek Philippe? That one's doubled. 3940G is doubled. Do you think you have privacy, right? So, by the way, this is the new Rolex factory. This is where they have the kids making the watches. This is the Rolex China factory right here. But anyway, what is going on, my friends, is I'm looking at a couple of interesting segments in the watch market that could have a big move. By the way, ironically, there's a few Omega models. I'm not a big fan of the Omega watch, but they do make a few, sort of, I would call them, I don't want to say iconic or blue chip, but they make some watches that I think right now have become dirt cheap. We're talking about under $5,000, and substantially under $5,000. And I think you could, those watches are primed to more than double in the next 18 months. That's right. Imagine you, instead of being a crayon eater and licking those windows at Omega, instead of buying a new Omega like a mooch bum, you could be an aristocrat and buy a neo-vintage watch with incredible features for under $5,000. Can you imagine that? Well, we got one of those models that we're going to be revealing. We'll also be revealing some watches from other brands, including Patek, that are primed for a huge explosion. That's right, a huge, not just huge, but we're talking huge and we're talking bigly. You know the difference between huge? The difference between huge and bigly is huge, right? So look, don't get flim-flammed by the Kakistan channel, the Bukyakistan, the Chomostanis. A lot of these guys, like the Archie Luxuries. Do you realize that they're all losing millions of dollars collectively? Listen, if you look at these bums, you look at these mooch bums, these deadbeats like the Okuk, like Artem Pizdets, like Archie Luxury, the JJ Bukyak, all these guys, all the watches they've been spruiking on their deadbeat channels, the flim-flam channels, have all been dropping in price. That's right, they're all dropping faster than original Okuk's pants at a Geneva hotel room during the Geneva Watch Week. That's how fast prices are dropping. It's unbelievable but true. Unbelievable. Even faster than Bathhouse Barry's pants in a Chicago bathhouse with Don Corleone, Il Duce di Chomostan. That's right. Unbelievable but true. So these guys are losing a fortune. Instead, imagine if they would have been just following some of the incredible. Well, look, they can't handle it. Look, these guys have no taste. They're just bums. They're real low-life trash and scum. I mean, listen. How do you take a guy seriously who wears size 7 Skechers shoes? I mean, a guy wearing a middle-aged man wearing size 7 Skechers, size 7s, and you got a guy with horns growing out of his head, and then the other guy's got wears a baseball cap indoors, He's got like a bunch of guys sitting around him. They're all like, look like they're about to die. Yeah, I mean, how do you take these guys seriously? But that's what you guys are doing because, you're stupid like that. So that's why you're losing money, because they're, you are the quality of the people you surround yourself with. And yeah. Anywho, look, all I know is on this channel, the aristocrats on this channel, those who invest $4.95 in their future, are going to make billions of dollars when we reveal the top money making watches in the next couple of months. And again, not investment advice, but we do have a number of watches, including Patek Philippe and Audemars Piguet, that are ready to pop. So, that being said, it's lunchtime. I'll see you on the next video. Make sure to leave your nasty and vicious comments below.